So, Tiny has a lot of things going on with their life right now. So what's probably going to happen is I'm going to do, because Tiny has seen up to the 3rd palace before, or up to the 4th palace technically, because I've seen the 3rd palace, but so I'm going to do up till then. Technically, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do up till 22 episodes of this, and then I'm gonna get back in contact with Tiny, see if they're open. If not, I'll figure something out. This was mainly for me to show them one of my favorite games.
Hey!
Technically a remake of one of my favorite games, or not a remake, remaster. Anyways. And I've technically recorded this episode before.
How suspicious.
But, I kind of messed up. So I have to redo everything.
This is... Hey!
Oh, right. Thank you. I'm trying! Don't make it fucking hard. Probably. Let's check the other paintings too. I think there might be something important on them. You mean that they're all people?
Hey!
Hey.
Hey, this doesn't make any sense. Madarame's famous for having a variety of art styles, but all the portraits on display here look the same. This is way different from what was at the...
Wait a sec.
Museum.
Ain't this that guy we saw in Mementos? You know, the one who was shit-talking Madarame?
Natsuhiko Nakanohara. His name's written on the plaque.
Dude, I don't get it. Why is there a painting of him in here? And more important, why is his name written under it?
You're right. Doesn't art usually have, like...
This is quite the mystery. Alright, let's keep looking around for now.
Hey, look!
Here's what confuses me. So, we are going to learn that not all of Madarame's former students have been in good mindsets. But he's the only one with sort of like blood splatters. But he's alive. Fuck, I'm spoiling shit. Okay.
It's somewhere.
Fuck. And then there's Yusuke.
Hey, isn't this a painting of that guy?
Yep.
It says Yusuke Kitagawa. There's no mistaking it.
Huh? Wait a second. What do you think these paintings are?
His pupil.
I think you're right.
For real? All of them? But it was only Yusuke when we went to his place before.
This must include former pupils as well. Only one remains now. Taking into account what that Nakanohara guy said earlier, things are getting clearer. Alright, let's keep investigating.
Here's my thing, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh my lord, there's too many. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna get lost. But you see the point, right? He's had a buttload of pupils.
Wait!
Just make it easier.
There's a treasure chest!
Joker! There's a chest! Oh!
I'm getting all this so that I don't have to run through it when we actually do the palace infiltration.
Yep.
Oh yeah?
Nice.
But yeah, I know I don't really talk about it too much, but I do love, like, the palaces. This is what I would think a, like, depraved artist would have in their mind. Like, oh, I'm rich, so let's use all the gold. Because it's almost, like, gaudy, I guess. I think that's the term. Gaudy.
Look at this.
The Infinite Spring? A conglomerate work of art that the great director Madarame created with his own funds. These individuals must offer their ideas to the director for the rest of their lives. Those who cannot do so have no worth living? Hey, this is most likely about the plagiarism, right?
And the abuse.
Damn it, what a phony geezer.
In other words, his pupils are his property. He doesn't even qualify as an artist if this is true. He's stealing the ideas from talented students in exchange for securing their livelihood. I wondered about those portraits on display. They must all be his pupils through his cognition. This even says that they have no worth. Couldn't this be about the abuse?
More than likely.
Madarame will keep them around as long as they're useful to him. But the moment they're not...
He's treating them like slaves or tools.
Why is Yusuke keeping quiet about this? He's got no reason to cover this up.
Guilt.
He did say that he owes Madarame his life for being taken in.
But still.
When we were at the exhibit,
Think about
I
it
praised
like-
one of the pieces on display.
You're feeling this way, Ryuji, because your mother raised you to be a good kid. Madarame, more than likely, has kept Yusuke away from other people once he noticed his talent for art. if that's true, I would not put it past him to instill the idea in Yusuke that Yusuke is taking advantage of him if he doesn't give Madarame his artwork in return for all the food and money and the roof over his head, even if they're not exactly livable standards.
But Kitagawa-kun acted strange. Maybe that piece was plagiarized too.
What's the
More
call?
likely.
Ain't this enough to target Madarame?
I'm hesitant. Here's why. I don't have a problem with beating down Madarame. My issue is Yusuke. Yusuke has made it somewhat clear at this point that he doesn't want our help. So if we do this, well, more importantly, where's he gonna go? I don't think any of Madarame's family, if they exist, would want to take him in. I don't think he has any living relatives. Because keep in mind, this is Japan. They put blood over everything. I mean, not to say America doesn't either, but... And then, even more, or even worse, it's like, even if he has someone to go to, how are we supposed to know if that person's even any good for him? Like, there are several factors to consider here. If we do this, we need to do two things. We need to A, infiltrate Madarame's palace, and B, more importantly, make sure that Yusuke has a safety net. Get in touch with one of Madarame's former pupils, or maybe even get Boss to help. But yeah, I'm still hesitant.
Don't get cold feet. I'm sure we can manage this.
It's not managing.
You're jumping the gun here. Joker's opinion is reasonable. We should confirm these facts with Yusuke once more.
Confirm what, though?
It's not the facts that I have a problem with, and Ryuji does bring up a good point. By the nature of him having a fully fledged palace, it's clear that Madarame, in some part of his subconscious, knows what he's doing is wrong. I'm more afraid of the actual consequences. Because with the students, there weren't any, like, consequences of, oh, you'll be on the streets or anything. With Yusuke, that is a very real and actual threat that could happen. And it's even worse for him because of what I think is correct. He may not even have the social skills to, like, get someone's help. Because Madarame, more than likely, has curated a ideal of only art is important in Yusuke's mind. So there are probably certain things that he doesn't know. There are certain boundaries that he hasn't been taught. Not to mention the fact that I am very concerned he could be neurodivergent.
It means we should get
Which makes
solid
the problem
evidence that such
even
crimes
worse.
actually took place.
What a pain in the ass.
Besides, there's too much we don't know about Madarame yet.
You're right. I'll try contacting Kitagawa-kun. I might be able to get the truth out of him if I accept his modeling offer.
Wait, you're gonna do that?
You all better come with me, okay? I'm scared to go alone.
Famous renowned artist, huh? Wow, this might be tougher than Kamoshida. Well, we'll just prep ourselves until we get confirmation from Yusuke. This is our first mission as real Phantom Thieves. We're gonna succeed no matter what.
Right, but there's a famous quote, and it's been misused before, but I think it perfectly fits what we're doing here. All it takes for evil to win is for good men to do nothing. If we let Madarame, like, yeah, he's only targeting students, but how long until it goes from, oh, I can't work in the art industry anymore, to I don't see the point in life anymore? And that could very well happen with Yusuke. Like, if you take what someone feels is their purpose away from them, it could end very, very badly. I'm trying to go to
Well
bed.
then.
Jesus. Let me sleep. You won't let me do anything else.
Hey, it's me. I just can't forgive Madarame, but what An said made me think. To Yusuke, are we just a bunch of thugs?
I mean, probably. Probably more meddlers than thugs, but
You don't know either, huh? It ain't like he thinks it is. It pisses me off just thinking about it. Good people have to put up with so much crap while shitty adults do whatever they want.
shitty people. Shitty people. I've met some good adults. I've met some bad adults. I've met some wonderful kids, being relative term. I've also met some shit kids. Kids who could do whatever they want because their parents were in a position where they could just ignore it.
Makes me sick. I'm not wrong, am I? Aw, yeah. Don't tell An I called you, by the way. Seriously. Well, see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Just be yourself.
I got a response from Kitagawa-kun. He said he wants me to come over after school today.
Perfect. Probably dropped all his plans just to get you over there.
We need to find out from Kitagawa-kun if what we saw in the palace was true.
Hey, quiet down. It's that student council president.
Yikes. She got hold of Mishima today? It'd suck if she noticed us. Come on, let's split up.
Okay, see you later.
We finally landed a big target. Come on, let's get some dirt on Madarame. But man, Han's late.
Sorry. I was thinking about some things and didn't notice how much time had passed.
Thinking about what?
Don't you think Kitagawa-kun has to be protecting Madarame? I mean, they live together, so he'd have to be aware of Madarame's true nature. The only reason I can think of him doing that is that Madarame has something on him.
Yeah, that's weird. But that's why we're going to check it out, right? You ready to be a model?
Yeah, I'm prepared.
What do you mean prepared? Prepared for what? Something seemed different about her to you?
No.
I don't know. I feel like she's got more makeup on or something.
Nope, I'm the same as always.
Huh. Well, let's get going. We gotta talk to Yusuke.
Kitagawa-kun seemed really happy when I agreed to be his model. Once he finishes drawing and gets a little friendlier, we should bring up Madarame.
I thought it would just be you coming, Takamaki-san.
Wouldn't you get nervous too
I'm going
if it
to
was
get a
just the two of us?
We're here to keep an eye on you, so don't try anything perverted, okay?
Stop making such odd assumptions. I have absolutely no interest in her as someone of the opposite sex.
Huh?
Is there a problem?
No, not really.
Well then, let's get started.
Hey! Kitagawa-kun?
You hear her?
Nope, because he is focused as shit.
It's no use.
This isn't what we planned. We were gonna catch him off guard and make him spill his beans, weren't we?
How are we supposed to know this was gonna happen? Guess we just gotta wait till he's done. What an effing pain in the ass.
Perhaps I should try going outside this room.
No, he's not.
Who do you think you're talking to? This is too boring, so I'm going to scout around a bit. It's weird how flashy that door is. And is that a lock? A door with a hefty lock. What could be in there?
It's actually very interesting.
Are you done?
It's no good.
A door that
What?
flashy in a room, in a place like this. That's weird.
I'm sorry. Am I the problem?
No, not at all. It's just... I'm having trouble staying focused today. I'm sorry, but we'll have to resume this another time.
Oh, hell no! How many hours do you think you made us wait?
I'm sorry. We had another reason for seeing you today. We needed to talk to you.
It's about those rumors regarding your sensei.
This again.
That painting I saw at the exhibit. You're the one who actually painted it, right?
That's...
I knew it.
Your sensei's seriously messed up. He just thinks of his pupils as tools. That's why he doesn't give a damn whether he steals their work or physically beats them. I'll make this clear. There's no point in hiding stuff from us.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You couldn't go against him, could you? I'm sure we can help you out, though.
Stop it. It's just as you all say. We're our sensei's artwork. Don't misunderstand me, though. I offered my ideas to him myself. As such, it can't be called plagiarism. Sensei is simply suffering from artist's block right now.
Dude, still.
Kitago-kun.
Then why are you sticking around? All his other pupils ran away. Aren't you the only one left?
What's wrong with a pupil helping out his master? There are no victims here. Stop pushing your self-centered righteousness on me.
I'm back.
I'm supporting Sensei as his pupil. Where's the wrong in that? Don't ever come here again. If you do, I'll sue you for causing a disturbance.
Hold on, let me catch up on what I missed. Technically, that is true. I offered my ideas to him myself, as such it can't be called plagiarism. However, it does look suspicious. If it's coerced, it's not legal in America. I'm not sure about the Japanese legal system, so...
Hold it! We're not done talking here!
Yes, we are.
And you leave me with no choice.
Hey!
I'm reporting you to the police. I asked Takamaki-san to be my model today, but I don't recall ever calling you two here.
What the F, man?
Ryuji, stop. Calm down.
Damn it!
I won't report you.
What's that?
I want you to continue being my model, Takamaki-san.
Yeah, except there's one itty bitty problem.
But you said that it wasn't working out today.
That's because I was unconsciously being modest for your sake. However, I have nothing to worry about anymore. If you're willing to bear everything to me, I will put my heart and soul into creating the best nude
And
painting
there's
ever.
the complication.
What?
Nude?
To think I'd be able to create a nude painting with my most ideal
No.
model.
No.
Of course, you two won't be allowed in, and I ask that you forget about our discussion today as well. If I don't submit a new piece to Sensei soon, there will be some inconveniences.
Nude? Meaning it'll be without any clothes, right? Why are things suddenly escalating like that?
Because those are my terms.
But that's...
Wait, ain't that bad?
Sensei is out during the afternoon while the art exhibit is on, so I can use this place freely. I should buy more art supplies.
Will you give me a second here?
Okay.
Of course.
Okay.
I'm willing to wait.
Here's my thing. Hold on. Let the autistic person speak up for the possibly autistic brother here. Even if he isn't, he's very coded that way. He's not interested in on sexual. Okay, he's not doing it like that. He literally just wants to make like good art. And I think I know why he has sort of an artist block. Yusuke knows what's going on. Emotional intelligence is very, very damaging to one's psyche. I think he's like having a problem seeing the beauty in things anymore. Because think about it like this, right? Your sensei, your teacher, the man who has raised you since you were a child, has been profiting off of other people's art for years, your own included. Would that not sort of jade your like way of looking at the world? And one of the things about artists is that, especially if they're like Yusuke, they want to draw what they see in the world, what's beautiful. It's kind of hard to do that when you've effectively been isolated to only see what's ugly. And more importantly, I have no doubt that Madarame's own standards are being pushed onto Yusuke. Which is ironic as shit considering he hasn't made an actual art piece in who knows how long.
I'll make time according to your plans, but please come before the exhibit ends.
No, that's not what I mean! Why are you not listening?
Because we have selective hearing. Especially when our special interests are activated. Jesus Christ.
Sensei will be returning home soon. We're done for today. Takamaki-san, I'll be waiting for you to contact me.
No! We are not done talking here!
Odd, we are, and you just don't realize it. This motherfucker is gonna be stubborn as shit. You know what would actually fucking solve this situation? Because as much as I joke about it, like Joker just being like, "Hey, before we go, you really like art, right? Okay, dude, we have like a wealth of mythology to draw from. I can give you like I'm not an artist, but story writing. And why do I want to see a version of Joker who's autistic as shit and just like shares his special interest of mythology? Because of course he would be. We're a fucking wild card. I want this. Someone please.
Hey, what should we do?
We have to leave.
Yeah, damn it. He got us good this time.
Don't give up so easily!
It's not giving up, it's tactical retreat. God, I wish this chair wasn't.
Is she done being a model?
A cat?
You moron.
Because I shift my weight around a lot, just like naturally, and so.
He's totally out of his mind! I'm gonna have to supposed to
having
do it
to
if
do
this
it
keeps up?
slowly is just
How
a pain
dare
in
that,
the rear,
Yusuke.
and I hear it.
The way he said it, it's not gonna be semi but full on nude.
The full nudity?
Oh no!
Lady Ann's gonna
Oh no!
drop it.
You know, you won't have to worry about that if we make Madarame confess before the exhibit ends.
But Kitagawa-kun thinks he owes his life to him. Is there a need to make Madarame confess?
Then, Lady Ann, you're fine with bearing it all?
Yeah,
I am not!
because we.
Madarame's no different from Kamoshida. That asshole's using Yusuke who doesn't have parents. You're telling me
Technically-
we should just ignore how he's being treated horribly like the other pupils?
Okay, so we're in a catch-22. We don't want On to bear it all, right? But also, are we kind of forcing our justice down on Yusuke? And that is a very good point. I think we're kind of starting to see where the Phantom Thieves could very easily get trapped in their own view of what is justice. So, here's what I propose. We go through Madarame's palace. Even if Yusuke doesn't think there's anything wrong going on, his mentality is clearly, and I hate saying this, but it's clear that he's looking at it with rose-tinted glasses. Not through actual nostalgia, but even worse. Blind worship. Crafted, handmade to make him ignore anything wrong going on. It's the best way of getting On out of the situation. But I also think we should bring Yusuke in on this one. It's like, I'm talking from the character's perspective here. I really need to stop doing that.
No. It is frustrating to leave this alone, even if Kitagawa-kun is fine with it himself.
You can't leave it be because you've endured a lot yourself with Kamoshida.
Yeah.
Anyways, we gotta go after this guy. Madarame's the kind of target we've been waiting for. Let's help Yusuke come to his senses too. Before he ends up like us.
Right.
We need to look into Madarame first.
There might be tons more stuff that hasn't been exposed yet too.
It may become easier for us to investigate his palace if he's preoccupied with his exhibit.
Also, there's the thing about me modeling. Kitagawa-kun said there'd be inconveniences unless he submits a new piece. Maybe that's going to be announced soon as Madarame's next work.
Does that mean the whole country's gonna see you nude?
Not necessarily.
Oh yeah, it might not show your face.
Doesn't make it any
That
better.
doesn't make me feel
Not
any
what I was
better
getting
about
at.
it.
We must deal with Madarame, no matter what,
I
before his
mean,
exhibit ends.
Yusuke could
Let's start
in
after school
theory,
tomorrow.
just use it
Oh,
as a
it'll
way
be a
to get
pain if Miss
creative.
President finds us on the rooftop again, so... where to meet up? Let's
What I was-
see.
What I was trying to say was, it doesn't necessarily mean that he would give the nude painting to Madarame. I don't think Madarame would post a... Hold up. Would that even be legal? Like, technically speaking, they're all kids, right? They're all under the age of 18. I don't know, like, Japan's age of, like, cutoff between adulthood and childhood, or teenagehood, I guess. But, correct me if I'm wrong, but legally speaking, he can't do this. So, because they're teenagers, you can't coerce teenagers to pose in nude for a painting and then present it to the public. Even if they quote-unquote consent to it, A, it's coercion, and B, legally speaking, teenagers cannot consent to anything without parents' permission.
I
Their
guess that
minds
walkway-like
are
place in
fully
Shibuya would work. It's near Madarama's place, too.
And technically speaking, I would argue that it should be up until you're like 21, because A, that's when you get to drink. That's when fun shit starts. But B, more importantly, your brain is still kind of growing up until like you're 25.
Changing our hideout periodically, huh? That's a plan I don't mind backing.
Yeah, except this is the only time we change the hideout.
Hey, can I talk to you kids for a sec?
Huh?
From the looks of things, you don't seem like the ordinary stalking fans. Oh, sorry, I should have been more clear. I'm actually looking for people that know Madarame's pupils. There's this painting, Sayuri, that was supposedly stolen in the past. But there's this rumor that it was taken by one of his pupils in retaliation for being abused. Have you heard anything about that?
We're not necessarily in.
I see. There's no case unless there's a victim, and if there's no proof of abuse, I can't write either. Looks like I'm back to square one. Sorry for taking your time. I'm a journalist. If you ever get any leads, mind contacting me here?
Sure.
See you then.
No problem. See you then. Bye.
I guess we should go home for today.
Hey, it's me. Got a minute? I have some interesting news. Someone who received a change of heart contacted me on the fan site. Said he wants to meet with you to discuss another person who needs a change of heart. You're better off talking to him in person if you want specifics. All I know is his target is a terrible person, and that it might complicate things if he posted the name online. I'll have him wait for you at Shibuya Station after school.
Mishima? Well, I know you did dox me. You have put me in a position where I could be in danger.
The guy's name is Nakanohara.
Nakanohara. That's
He
Madarame's
was
student.
one of the targets previously.
I told him to approach you. Good luck.
Oh boy. Yep. That's kind of what I was getting at earlier. Because we're getting to the point where now his pupils
If the
are
room-
starting to die. Because, and I'm betting you, they're younger pupils who think that art is their passion and they're going to want to give everything to it. And that passion is being abused. And if they're locked away from it, which Madarame has done before, it gets dangerous real quick. Craft infiltration tool.
Okay. Yeah.
2 stun guns. Let me craft another lockpick, just in case.
Yes.
Next is the last day for this episode, which is 18.
Yeah.
I have a lot of stuff I need to do on this day.
Well then. Well then.
Yo.
We're about to head to the hideout too. Who's that?
This is not.
Excuse me.
That's Nakanohara. Mishima told us to meet him here in Shibuya today.
For real?
My name is Nakanohara, Natsuhiko Nakanohara, the one who was posted about on the Phantom Aficionado website.
He seems pretty nice. Doesn't seem like the stalker type. I think the change of heart must have worked.
The administrator of that website contacted me. They told me to look for someone in a Shujin uniform with a cat.
So, what do you want?
You may have already heard, but there's someone I wish to trigger a change of heart in. An artist by the name of Madarame.
You think this is it? Is the pupil gonna confess his master's secrets?
His shadow did mention Madarame as well.
I'm one of Madarame's former pupils. He gave me lodging at his home, where I thought only about art. I genuinely wanted to be an artist. There was another pupil as well, a very talented man, multiple years my senior. Obviously, Madarame kept tabs on him. Everything he made was claimed as a Madarame original. He wasn't the only victim, though.
Right, we got some real proof of the plagiarism.
In response to Madarame's actions, that senior pupil committed suicide.
Suicide?
He must have been unable to bear seeing his work praised under Madarame's name. That was when I disobeyed Madarame's orders and left. But he quickly pressured other parts of the art world, and my life as a painter was destroyed. I tried to turn over a new leaf, working at a ward office, but it was no use. My attachment to art warped my emotions. Soon I began getting attached to everything. In the end, I even turned into a stalker.
I mean, this is still a problem.
I'd like to ask again. Please, make Madarame have a change of heart. Not only for me.
I'm wondering...
It's to save the life of another man as well.
His art style might not be, like, tailored for it, but there's also commission art. The thing is, though, commission art usually is done for either inappropriate content, which, or it's drawing characters. That may not be something he's actually good at. It was just something that occurred in my brain. But then I was like, I'm not sure.
Even now, there's still one young man remaining under Madarame's tutelage. I think he's about your age.
That has to be Yusuke.
Not only is he a talented artist, he also owes Madarame for taking him in after his mother passed. He is the perfect target.
So Yusuke's got no choice but to listen.
I actually spoke to him a few times back when I was still living at Madarame's. I asked him if he found it painful to stay with Madarame. And you know what he said? If I could leave, I would.
Kitagawa-kun.
I have no right to say this given my prior cowardice, but I don't want to see another suicide. I'd like to find a way to save this young man. He has a bright future ahead of him. Please consider that when thinking about changing Madarame's heart.
We've been asked to act directly on behalf of one of Madarame's victims. It sounds like we don't have the time to deliberate whether or not to change Madarame's heart.
Let's save him.
Hell yeah!
Suicide. I'll never let something like that happen.
Never
Plus,
again.
we finally got to hear how Kitagawa-kun really feels.
Well, since we've reached a unanimous decision, how about we continue this at our new hideout? My fellow thieves, welcome to our new hideout. Our target this time is Madarame. We all saw that palace. We'll pay dearly if we assume it's just going to be like the last one. And furthermore, Lady Ann's chastity is on the line.
No, okay.
What?
We'll need to do what we did with Kamoshida. First, we secure an infiltration route in the palace.
Okay.
After that, we send our calling card. Once the treasure has materialized, we steal it.
She's going in the nude. It's not like he's fucking her. What the fuck, Morgana? See, this is why it's hard to like get Persona content like monetized. If you're like a bigger YouTuber. Cause the characters say shit like this.
Oh, I got a question. Madarame doesn't know that we were doing stuff in the palace yet?
Okay.
Why are we already getting treated like criminals in there?
Good
You're
question.
learning, Ryuji. Well done. It must be because he doesn't trust anyone. Any unknown person may as well be an enemy.
Or maybe he's just super salty from all those rumors that have been spreading about him.
True.
Then his palace being so crazy had nothing to do with
Not
us?
necessarily.
Either way, we should stay on our best behavior. It'll be harder for us to steal the treasure if we needlessly increase the security level.
We need to be careful of Kitagawa-kun this time too. I'm sure that whatever he sees will just get passed on to Madarame.
That's right.
Hey, what is Madarame's treasure going to look like anyway? Another crown?
I doubt that, but my sixth sense will know when I see it.
Oh yeah, you go completely nuts, huh?
Our time limit is when the exhibit ends, right? That means June 5th.
We'll carry out the plan after we've sent out the calling card. So our infiltration route will need to be set in stone 2 days prior on June 2nd.
Now listen here. We can't mess this up, no matter what, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
This is the first job for Ballbusters. I forgot I named the group that. The Butt Punchers and the Ballbusters. But yeah, now we're on a time limit. I am not going to explore the palace today because there's specific things I want to get done. So, going from Shibuya Station to actual Shibuya, we're heading to Central Street. We're gonna head to the Velvet Room, get some stuff done. I either need to do some fusions
Hey, inmate!
or I'll use the compendium. And there's also something else I need to do. You must surely be accustomed to infiltrating palaces by now. Somewhat. Regardless, you have yet to obtain a truly acceptable number of personas. This is not the full potential of the power of the wild card. I suppose this is a prime opportunity to help further your rehabilitation along. Don't worry, this assignment is not mandatory. Think of it almost as a test of strength.
Now,
What is this assignment? we will have you bring us the mask we specify. You just gotta show us the persona we asked for. First off, we would like for you to bring us a Jack Frost. A Jack Frost with Mabufu.
Listen up, inmate.
Farewell.
If I remember correctly, we actually already have a Jack Frost. And it has Mabufu.
It seems you brought the specified persona.
Yes,
Fine,
I did.
I'll take it. By the way, your personas are super weak. Not that I'm
Hey,
surprised,
I just
inmate.
started.
Though I guess you deserve at least some praise for finishing your penal labor. You might actually complete your rehabilitation.
In order to promote that process, we would like to offer you the use of a new facility.
What is this new facility?
It's rare to see you smile, Justine.
You are the smiling one, Caroline. Did something happen to make you so joyful?
Me? Hey, are you laughing at us?
No, I would never. Yes, I
Know
am.
your place, inmate.
As wardens, we simply feel satisfaction in seeing your rehabilitation progress. That is the extent of it. I find it upsetting that you would see such a matter as a source of amusement.
It's like you forget where you are, inmate. You've got some real guts, though. With that spirit, you should have no trouble making progress.
Yay.
Very well then. If you have the will to continue your penal labor, we can grant you greater freedom within this prison. It is a deal between us, the wardens, and you, the inmate.
Not like you have the right to turn it down, though. Hard work is what you're meant to do, inmate.
So I will say, this Arcana is, or this
I
Confidant
am thou.
is different from
Thou,
the others.
it shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the strength persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
So, it allows you to use 3 personas to create powerful new ones. Here's the thing. This Confidant goes up not through interactions and time passing, but by completing requests. So it's actually easier to do than the others comparatively,
All right.
because you can get a couple, depending on when you start it, you can get a few done in a row.
Now, it's time for your next task.
What is it this time?
Farewell.
Ame no Uzume with the skill Frey. Please come talk to us again once you have it.
Hey,
How goes the
Justine, you handle.
You want to register it?
Register
Are you
all.
sure?
Go ahead.
These are the paths you have walked.
Personas. I need a Death Arcana. I already have a Death Arcana. That
Is this what you want? Are you a fool? This persona is already with you.
Done already? What? No
I have
slacking
to go
off.
back. Now I need to go speak with the doctor. And also, I'm sorry about the joke of legs for days. I'm just, you can't blame me. I mean, you can totally. That is very inappropriate. I do apologize. Clinical trial for today. Hang
Well
out.
then,
So this is the Takame Medical Clinic of Internal Medicine. I'm glad it's still open. Sorry, I have a child that needs to be examined.
Oh,
Looks like I have a patient with an emergency.
and?
So why come here? Are you under the care of another hospital? I've heard rumors about this place. I'd like for you to examine her. She was diagnosed. Hold on. No, I did not miss something. She was diagnosed with bronchitis, but the medicine she was given hasn't been working at all. She has a fever that won't go away, and she's losing weight because she's not hungry. That's actually dangerous for kids. I mean, it's dangerous for anybody, but for kids especially, that could cause a multitude of problems. You should go to a bigger hospital. I can't provide a thorough examination here. We've been going to a bigger hospital. A university hospital in East Shinjuku. But all they tell us is that it's persistent bronchitis. A university hospital in East Shinjuku. The doctor there performs exams like he's on an assembly line. I think he's famous or something. A famous doctor, huh? I'm just a general practitioner out here in the sticks. As you can see, I don't even have any staff. Wait, I've heard... Okay, sir, I understand the situation. You need to back the fuck off. Don't get in her bubble.
Hey!
And the child helps. Doctor, my chest really hurts. Dr. Takemi will help. I'm pretty sure that's right. Yep.
What?
Yeah. You'll help, right? Doctor. Fine. Is your vision blurry? How about your throat? Does it still hurt? No signs of swelling. Are you sure you've told me everything about her symptoms and treatments you've tried so far? Yes, I'm sure. Hey, that's fine. Just making sure you're not forgetting anything. It happens.
Hello?
Uehara-san is Dr. Oh, fuck. There's something I'd like to ask him about a case that was in last month's medical journal. I guess once it's stock we'll have to do. There's a shelf by the reception desk. Bring the contents of the second drawer into the exam room. You'll need to help me administer the medicine. Also bring the beaker with the red label in the fridge, a towel, a wash basin, and a measuring spoon.
Fine.
Well, what are you waiting for? Get moving, come on. Thank you so much. I didn't expect her to recover so quickly. It was a very unique strain of an infectious disease. It can't be detected by conventional exams. I temporarily suppress the symptoms. We'll make adjustments as her condition improves. Okay. 1 million yen? I mean, alright. I agreed to pay. Don't take credit cards, do you? I'll go withdraw some cash. Wait, you're actually gonna pay? By the way, that famous doctor you mentioned was a medical chief of staff, Oyamada. Yes, are you familiar with him? I knew it. In that case, I'll make this free of charge. I'm guessing he has a habit of misdiagnosing patients. You seem happy. Doesn't it feel good treating his patient without permission? You are a
By the
petty
way-
bitch, and I love it. Like, I wish I could be this petty. Oh, I'm a danger. I'm her guinea pig. Oh dear Lord. I can see why she has certain fan of her. Jesus Christ. Internet needs a chill pill. It feels like my bond with Kemi is growing deeper. It also feels like I need an adult. Why is this the second adult with a death arcana that makes you feel like you need another adult in the room to protect you?
All right.
No, not death, because the last one was devil. They're both nurses, or medical professionals. Yes, you can go back to school. No, never mind. You need to start eating and regain your strength first. Can you do that for me? Yes, thank you, doctor. Don't mention it, seriously. Your turn. I wonder what kind of response he'll have this time. Please, help me! Maybe you won't even I need help. I'm in danger.
Bye.
I'm in danger. Today's drug was kind of a rough one, huh? But maybe it was just what... Yeah, okay. Hey! Especially after approving... In my defense, I knew you would do it. I just needed to push it. I'll reflect on my mistakes. Just don't poison me again. Drug dose does seem to be more stable compared to the early stages, though. It's probably thanks to your cooperation. Feels like I'm almost there, so try not to die just yet, yeah? Alright, take care.
Ah, you're back.
Hey!
Trying to find what I'm supposed to do. Gallery. I won't forget, I just don't have the guts. Okay, y'all need to go. The Detective Prince. More like the Defective Prince. I really hate it. This game has been out for years. You know what? It's been out for years, and it's been mainstream. I'm not gonna worry as much about spoilers, because honestly, if you haven't seen anything about this game before, and you're watching this, why the fuck are you watching me instead of all the great content creators like Kagado and Søren Lionheart who do this way better than I do? Like, they don't need a guide. I do, because I suck. That's the Louvre, right? L-O... I think this is how you spell it. I'm not sure. Gallery.
All right.
Nice, nice.
That increases my knowledge. And then
You got that?
heading out so I can meet with certain compa. Station Square. Pursue beauty, one must be free from desires. Oh, they sound like that artist, Madarame. He's just a good morning. Not a good person. He's a bad, bad man.
Please consider what I have
There
to
have been
say.
far too many incidents recently to ignore. Can anyone deny this? The runaway train incident, mysterious psychotic breakdowns, the school with the corrupt teacher. I mean, in the U.S., in the Americas, that's like normal for us. Just add school shootings, and then you got it perfectly. We have yet to discover the truth of it all. The apathy that pervades society is a direct result of negligence by our government and the media. Gee, it's almost... God, 2025. You're listening quite attentively. Are you interested in politics? I am interested. Are you a student? I'm delighted to captivate the interest of someone your age. Have I seen you somewhere before? Oh, were you working at the beef bowl shop before? You have a lot of perseverance for a young man.
If you'd like.
Well, if you're interested, I could use your help. I want to change the state of this country, and to do so, I need the power of the youth. However, due to certain regulations, I can't offer a job to a student. You do realize the power of the youth sounds so wrong. I was thinking you could learn some things if you choose to attend a few of my speeches, though. I'd be glad to. Really, that would be helpful indeed. Well then, would you mind telling me your name and contact information? I think they warned us about you in stranger danger classes. I'm going to get kidnapped later, aren't I? You're a student from Sujin Academy, huh? It's nice to meet you. I am Torinosuke Yoshida. I used to be a member of the Diet, but no longer. In the past 20 years, I've lost 7 straight elections. Is that why you fell off the Diet? I'm sorry, man, but you look poorly. I'm just trying to make jokes. This isn't good. I'm dwelling on the negative right before myself.
Very well.
Well then, I hope I can count on your help immediately.
Everyone.
The lines of what is considered right and wrong in society today have been blurred. With common sense no longer our guide, we make decisions based on our selfish wants and desires. This has resulted in a deluge of self-centered people who delight in taking advantage of the weak.
However,
even in this modern day and age, it is imperative that we act in the best interests of all. A world where it is acceptable to trample on the rights of others for your own benefit. A world where the young exist only to be exploited is a world that must be changed. Yeah, and he's getting close to your age, lady. You're proving his point. You shouldn't vote for somebody just because they're in the party that you like. There are people who are Republican that I disagree with. There are people who are liberal that I disagree with. And I wouldn't vote for them. Literally, I didn't vote for Trump or Kamala during the 2025 election. I know that I don't like making these videos political, but it's kind of hard to do when the entire premise of the game is political in nature. It's about social reform. But yeah, you mustn't base your decision on who to support merely according to the party they belong to. There have been times where my dad has voted for people who were liberals, even though, or Democrats, even though he is socially liberal, conservative with his money. Like, monetarily, he's conservative. Socially, he's liberal. And even then, not everything when it comes to social issues, does he view it liberally. There are things we disagree with, or disagree on, and we live in the same house. Just a washed-up politician. In the best interest of all.
Thank you.
That is all for today. Well, what did you think of my speech? The best interests of all.
I'm glad.
Indeed. Do you feel the same? Such as I am, I'd like to believe that I'm capable of giving a moving speech. However, there are times, like today, when the audience has a difference of opinion on the topic. Some feel I should concentrate on getting elected before I worry about others. You have my support. Here's my thing.
Thank you.
If you worry about appearances and getting elected, like, my problem with politics is it is mostly self-serving. A lot of politicians tend to, like, talk about doing good things, whether Republican or Democrat, but they take deals in order to get elected, and so they have to fulfill those, like, agreements, even if it goes against what they, like, promised they would do during their campaign. That's why people voted for Trump twice. Not in a row, but they did vote for him twice. Because at the end of the day, for him, deals can be rewritten. He's going to do what he said he's going to do. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. That does have a problem, though, because I am very concerned I'm concerned because Trump is using tactics that are being reported by both Republican and Democrat news sources, and even independent news sources, that are very reminiscent of the KGB. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that is actually terrifying. But basically, secret police. You're like, oh, well, ICE isn't secret police, but it's like... Here's my thing, right? My dad always says, well, people who are here in this country illegally shouldn't have due process because they came here illegally. They're not citizens. It's like, but it should be to everybody. Because if due process falls apart, where does the line fall, right? I've always been of, if we go in this direction, where do we draw the line? Where does it stop? Besides, I've grown quite accustomed to those types of reactions.
No.
Although I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing. Regardless, no matter what they say, I must continue on.
Well then, I shall see you again soon.
Okay, after this series of events...
So, it's you. You did use this line before, now that I think about it.
I'll end the video after
I hope you
this
understand.
series of events.
Allow me to warn you again. Don't involve yourself any further.
Dude, I ain't doing anything. I'm just here to get to school. But hey, if
I
you're
only
waiting
saw
here
you
for me...
coincidentally. I have no time for such an ambush. If you continue sniffing around my sensei, we have ways of dealing with that. That's all I have to say.
I'm just trying to get to school, my dude.
Oh,
I ain't
yes.
fucking bothering you. The great artist Madarame is holding an execution in Shibuya right now. I've gone to see his work before, but wow, they are truly incredible. I love sucking the dick of the rich. Like, literally, he does it with everybody. Anyone who's like a palace boss, they have connections to somebody, and he'll just like fucking glaze it. Yeah,
Here's
I'm
a question.
fucking dead. That's what he fucking sounds like. Who, Kase... Mother of
This is it.
Christ. I wish I could
not
speak
bad.
Japanese. Because, like, my problem is, I don't... It's less like a thing of I don't want to learn, and it's more like I have problems with learning because I get hit hard by setbacks. And when I butcher the name of something, it makes me feel like I'm just gonna keep messing up, no matter what, even if I do
Nice
get
going!
objectively better at it. Because my brain is stupid.
Rain, huh?
Anyways,
Let's do it.
I do believe it's time for me to end it here. So like I said, I got to day 20, but the problem is I figured out very easily that I had fucked up.
Let's do it.
Alright, I'm gonna end the video right here.